That is Apple. We're watching shares of Apple this morning after the company reported record earnings for its latest quarter after the bell. The stock rising in pre-market trading. As you can see, it's up 3.5% right now. It is closing in now on becoming the first company ever to have a $1 trillion market cap. Apple's earnings per share and revenue both beating the street's expectations. Revenue from the company's services business jumping more than 30% to $9.5 billion.
Apple CEO Tim Cook commenting on the increase on the conference call with analysts. Take a listen.
We feel great about the momentum of our services business, and we're on target to reach our goal of doubling our fiscal 2016 services revenue by 2020.
And looking forward, Apple is raising its revenue guidance for the current fourth quarter.
All right, let's take a closer look at the results from Apple. Well, let's bring in right now Michael Nunez, Deputy Tech Editor at Mashable. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
All right, let's talk about this. First, let's talk about really what the overall call kind of told us, that the iPhone is the device that's going to take those customers to data, to entertainment, to apps. It's almost like a cash register. It's not even an iPhone anymore. That seems to be the big story this morning.
Yeah, I think one of the larger narratives from yesterday's earnings calls was that the Apple services business is actually outpacing the iPhone business at this point. So, you know, for almost a decade, Apple has really relied on the iPhone to generate revenue, and it's slowly weaning itself off of that device. And part of that strategy really relies on services like the App Store and iTunes and Apple Music and that sort of thing.
Yeah, and because they had a slight miss on iPhone sales. 42 million was the estimate, 41.3. The street not really concerned about that. Let me ask you about the valuation of the company. This could be the first time we have $1 trillion company. Are you that bullish on Apple? Do you believe that we could actually get there? Maybe today, maybe in the next few sessions.
Yeah, I think it really depends on the other narrative that's happening here is really focused on the average selling price of the iPhone. So that is steadily climbing, although people are buying fewer phones, or at least the rate at which people are buying phones is plateauing. So there's a lot of talk about market saturation and whether people will continue to buy the iPhone. But as you can see here, the average selling price of an iPhone has jumped to $724, up from about $600. I think it's $607. So it's a significant increase. The big question will be when they release the new iPhones, will they get more expensive? So people are, Apple has proven that that people will pay $1,000 for an iPhone, but will they pay $1,100? Will they pay $1,200?
I think that they will. Actually, though, it looks like people are actually still willing to pay those higher prices with the 10 in particular. But listen to what he said about the services, because that seems to be, and here's the revenue on your screen, $9.55 billion. But listen to what he said about the services.
To put that tremendous growth into perspective, this past quarter we completed more total transactions than great companies like Square and more mobile transactions than PayPal.
I think he's giving us a little bit of a window into the future of Apple. We may hold on to our devices just a little bit longer, but we're still going to use them and we're going to spend money with them.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, I think, you see this with other companies that actually aren't doing that well at this point, Facebook and both Twitter. They often talk about all of the users on these platforms. Well, when it comes to the iPhone, the iPhone actually has a very large dedicated base of users.
Right.
And so Apple is really trying to, as you've said, turn each of these iPhone owners into people that subscribe to their services.
It's a cash register, not an iPhone. Hey, really quick, I want to ask you something about China. They did talk about China, but they're not really willing to publicly comment about it yet. They said so far no effects, but they're evaluating. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, this is something that a lot of people are watching closely. I think China represents about, it's the second largest market share for Apple, so this is where a huge growth opportunity is. Obviously we're watching services, but the biggest potential is in China, so these tariffs are actually going to have a huge impact on Apple's bottom line.
We're going to have to watch that for sure. We'll see if we get that trillion today. Michael, thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.